See, the thing I didn't like about the new Pennywise is that it relied too heavy on like the CGI.
Yeah, I
Like-
remember you were saying that last week.
I love horror movies, like especially ones that if they're gonna remake it and they put effort into it, like it's great. Especially like the first one, I enjoyed because it seemed like it was more comedic and there was effort put into the fact, even though it was CGI, it was still a comfortable movie to watch. The second part of it, honestly, I felt like it was
Just went off the rails.
seriously.
Did it? I honestly didn't see them. I when they were coming out, I refused to see them because I was so fucking like
Scared?
hardcore. Yeah, no, so hardcore, so hardcore. Like loved the original, and like Tim Curry was Pennywise. I didn't fucking want any other Pennywise.
Yeah.
Then they showed Pennywise from the new one, and I was like, no, fuck that. I hate him. And so I never watched them, but now I kind of want to see them because I did hear good things about the first one.
Yeah, it's like the thing that I will always love Tim Curry. Like that one is the one for me because I love Tim Curry.
Tim Curry.
But
Wait, hold on. Do you love Tim Curry?
Oh, absolutely. That's why I have his face tattooed on my
I
leg.
was just gonna say, like, you act like he has his face tattooed on.
Yeah, my left upper thigh. I
Yeah.
have freaking Frankenfurter right there.
Frankenfurter.
Oh. Daddy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, murderers and people who said they didn't do it, but they actually did. Welcome to an episode of Let's Be Blunt with your host, Hot Running Money.
Never sleep.
Master Disaster, Master Run.
The glove didn't fit.
How do you come into a conversation like that?
Oh my god.
You
The
said
man of the-
murderers.
Fantastic.
I'm the man of the... How? Why the fuck do you come in with that? We're talking about horror movies, not fucking like mid-90s like fucking thing. Oh my god.
You said the glove. You said murderers. I just went there. I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking more of like the creepy factor of like, I don't fucking know, Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, like Pennywise, who?
Sam,
like just so many other ones, not him. Like, wait, how the fuck? Dude, like,
I was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. I
It
enjoyed
was.
every second of that.
I just,
Because when he first said the glove, I was thinking Freddy.
yeah.
I was like, the glove. Then he goes, didn't fit. And I was like, oh!
Oh my god.
And I got it right
Dude,
away.
Dude, all 3.5 of our listeners just took off their
Oh,
headphones.
my
And they're like,
God.
well, they walk away. Now we're going to walk away.
Yeah, we're the walkaways now.
How the, like, what the fuck?
That was beautiful.
Like, I wish there was a good soundtrack for that. Like,
We didn't need one.
no,
I
like,
wish
you should have said that
we
during
should
this
steal
thing.
that soundbite and use it like later on down the line.
Yeah, right.
The glove didn't fit. Just
The delivery was just like on point, man. You know what I mean? You're such a cunt. Oh my god. I
So
fucking
the man with the many voices, Senor JD.
Hi, bitches.
There he is.
Wow. Like,
Happy Friday the 13th. Well, it won't be for you because you're listening on Monday the 16th.
so I don't fucking know.
wait.
15.
Yeah.
But
No,
we're recording it, so because that's what's
Yeah.
important. Just because we release it
16.
16.
16.
Yeah.
so it can legally drive, and Joe Biden wants to date it.
No, that's
Oh
too
no,
old.
it's too old. Yeah,
Too old.
never mind. However, a Catholic
Uh,
priest is eyeing those toes.
Speaking of fucking
Catholic priest.
Fucking
horror-
Catholic priest.
horror stories. Joe
You-
Biden, Catholic priests.
Here we go.
Fucking
So we're
horror
talking
stories
horror
everywhere.
movies right tonight.
I'm scared.
You know what's one thing I love is when they use like in horror movies they use like the nun, or they use like religious stuff as like horror stuff, and
Oh,
it's just
fucking
like
Stigmata.
thank you. I couldn't think of it,
Stigmata was. I hated that movie, but it was great.
dude. It's just so many like
I
so many bad good horror movies that
Yeah.
like you won't watch it again. It was a bad movie, but it was good for being a bad movie.
But you're happy you watched it at least once.
Yeah, unlike like jump scare movies, which I'm not into because like jump scares don't get me. But like
Jump scares though, like that. I mean, I guess it depends on your level, what you mean by a jump scare. Because like old school horror movies, like that was kind of like also part of what they relied on. Like there was the suspense,
Yeah.
and then there was just like the jump scares, which weren't like when in the first Halloween when someone would he was wearing the Michael Myers mask. The boyfriend was wearing the Michael Myers mask and jumped up out of nowhere.
Yeah,
the jump scare from that, like that gets you, and then you go, "Oh, you motherfucker!"
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you motherfucker! Oh, fuck you! Your sister's face. I'm gonna fucking drip it.
You're gonna drip it?
I'm gonna drip on your sister's
drip
face.
On that face.
It's because the last girl was loose.
Thank you, Lucy.
What about what?
Lucifer.
Lucifer. That was a good episode. You guys should go back and listen to it because Hot Ronnie Monty actually gave us an insight onto the Satanism, which is actually pretty fucking cool.
Could be pretty scary to some people.
It could be. And now back to current content. So one thing like I loved about like the old like horror movies, you're right, is the jump scares because now that I think about it, but because jump scares now aren't what they were because there is no suspenseful buildup for a lot of stuff. Like
it's not even really about scaring anymore.
It's just about how gory can you be.
Yeah.
Like Key, what was his name? Or Peele? Jason Peele? Adam Peele?
Well, I know what you talk about.
Like Get Out or something like that. That was supposed to be a really good one. And like,
I didn't see them. I don't watch those new ones.
Me neither.
I haven't seen a good horror movie in a while.
Well, I watched clips of it because like it pops up on Facebook video, and it's like from what I've seen, it looks like a good movie. So it's like, you know what? Take your dues. I'll give you the thumb for it. But it's like, we still go back to. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought.
We still go back to the old school suspense because, much like in that movie from what it looked like, there's an actual human chasing you, and it's human characteristics that actually fit the limits a human can do.
Yeah, that was big. Like I feel like that made the horror movies back in the day scarier, knowing that like Michael Myers was just a regular human, but somehow he had almost supernatural abilities, but they weren't really supernatural abilities. He was just fucking Michael Myers.
Yeah, he was just stupid strong.
But what I was
criminally insane.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
What I was gonna say was like I got to start giving the newer horror movies a chance because I've been hearing a lot of like people I trust to rate a horror movie for me.
Their opinions.
Saying, they're like, there you go. People's opinions I trust. They say they're good movies. My thing is I just won't give them the chance.
Sorry about that. I had to adjust my mic. I didn't realize it sounded like a freaking queef.
I didn't even think of a queef.
I don't even know what to say to that. Like
nothing. You just keep going.
Can we though? That's like the glove.
Stop it. Unmute me.
Fuck you both.
Sorry, we're being assholes tonight.
But like
what the hell was in that?
Right?
Crack.
I stopped fucking watching the new horror movies because the last newer horror movie I saw, which isn't really new now, but was this movie called Pulse, and it came out I want to say early 2000s. I don't even think it was like 2010. I don't know. It might have been like maybe early 2010s. But it was just this horrible fucking, just shit fucking horror movie. I couldn't even tell you anything about it. I don't remember it because I just kind of put it out of my head like a repressed memory or something.
Are you good over there?
Yeah. I was just trying to adjust. Don't mind me. Mind your own, bitch.
Okay, all right. So I just kind of stopped giving new horror movies a chance. Although Purge I liked.
See,
is that a horror movie though?
No, that's the thing is they're not horror movies. They're gore movies.
Well, that's even that they're not even gore movies. Like, they're just
Purge really was.
The Purge movies are just
fucked up.
Yeah, they're just fucked
psychological
up.
thrillers.
That's what it is because like for a while that category was very very narrow. Like there was a few like
psychological thriller.
Yeah, like
see now that's
not Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Oh.
Thank you.
Nice.
Always calling you.
Psychological thriller. I don't know if I'd even call Purge that though, because a psychological thriller is more of a mindfuck movie where like there's the elements of maybe a little bit of gore, some scare factor, but a psychological thriller is one of those movies that you watch and you kind of feel uncomfortable after. But it goes away obviously, but.
So would I?
Is that what I'm feeling?
Yes,
okay,
I'm a psychological thriller to be around. Ooh,
so
I like that.
You
wait, hold on.
You are a douchebag.
Thank you. Continue. Is that what's gonna happen after that
one? So as weird as this may sound, what could be considered a psychological thriller is A Clockwork Orange.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Because it's not a horror movie, but that movie will fuck you up.
That's actually like you look it up in the dictionary. That should be the picture next to it. Psychological thriller. I feel like
because
example
that movie, like again, it's the limits of the human mind and what you can actually expect from it. Because one, for the fact of you be able to watch this movie on the big screen means that someone proposed it, approved it, filmed it, edited it,
thank you,
put it to music, and then marketed it enough for it to even end up on your home TV screen. Well, no, that's not going to end up on fucking cable TV.
No.
But
has it?
No.
It's probably been on like Spike or something.
Nope.
Really?
No.
You know what's funny?
Way too like.
You don't think?
No, that's way too. Even for like today's standards of like level of fucked up.
So am I that fucked up that I don't think that about that movie?
I think it's a great movie. I actually genuinely like that movie.
I looked for it last week after we finished the episode.
Yeah.
After you guys left, I was trying like every streaming service I have to find
They won't.
it. It's on there,
It's
but
somewhere.
it's rental, and it's like $8 to rent it. I'm like, I'm
No.
good.
You just watch it on YouTube.
I got something.
Nope, it's not even on there.
Oh.
I got something called Plex.
Is it on there?
Oh, it's on the one I have.
That's
Try
kinky.
downloading Fuego. It's like a
Fago.
Fuego.
You gotta go to Detroit for that.
Y'all
Actually,
want some
no,
Fuego?
you can get it around here now.
Really?
Well, you were for a little while. I remember walking into a mobile buying a bottle of Fago.
It's disgusting.
I've
It
never
depends on
tried
the
it.
flavor you get.
I've
Moon
never
Mist
tried
is amazing. It's like Sprite. That's all it is. It's just it's store brand. It's like
Yeah.
RC Cola or a fucking Market Basket brand.
So
Oh, that's true.
That's all it is. But out in Detroit, out in like the inner city of Detroit, like where like it's
in the ghetto.
Dude, you know what's actually funny? Speaking of the inner city, started to derail your conversation about soda. Has nothing to do with what we're talking
we've
about.
already derailed the whole.
It's like when they base horror movies in like the suburbs or like in the inner city, like
like Jason Goes to Manhattan.
yes, but
No, Jason Takes Manhattan. Whatever.
well, so
Sorry.
I want to. What the fuck is it called?
I don't
Resident Evil.
Yo,
See,
I
that
love
is,
those movies.
I was actually that is actually one of my favorite
I
movie
love those
series
movies. Mila
because
Jovovich. Oh,
it's-
I love her.
the storyline gets more and more ridiculous, but it's more and more believable because every movie the zombies whatever progress even
Yes.
worse and worse and worse.
But like it's the only reason why excuse me. The only reason why we can accept it for getting more and more ridiculous is because we like the games.
Yeah.
And those got more and more ridiculous. Like it started off as a zombie game, and then next thing you know, you're fighting the fucking tyrant or nemesis. You know what I mean? Like this giant fucking beast.
Dude, I honestly like when Resident Evil 2 came out, the one with Nemesis in it. Like I shit myself because I played it on PlayStation 1.
Yep.
So it's like when that came out, it's like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
Like, dude, I got a bootleg at the flea market when I was working there. Dude, I paid
Nice.
$5 for it. It was no bullshit. Some dude with a fucking video camera that was just sitting there recording because you could see people walking in front of the screen and like, you know what?
Those.
Hell yeah!
I used to love those. I used to pull them up on like back in the day. Hulu used to have shit like that. Like
Really?
Hulu was one of those like free movie sites. Like you could download a movie and watch it on Hulu. And then they got fucking picked up and licensed. And I think who bought them? Fucking before Disney owned it. Fox maybe owned Hulu.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
So.
I think that's the Fox bio from Disney. They got Hulu.
But what? But like, I just lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
Shit. No, it's not you because like I was hanging on to it and then I realized I was playing with it as it was making noise and it was like shit and then I lost myself.
I get it. Usually when I play with it and it makes noise, I lose myself too. In the moment, you own it.
The music.
You gotta never let it go.
Whoa.
Nice. Holy shit.
But like with even like with Resident Evil, like the ambient music, one thing I liked about it is it was loud enough when there was no real action going on to keep you there.
Yeah.
And like with what the hell was it? I think it was like 3 or 4 where they end up in the underground like submarine bunker where they have like the simulators going and all that shit.
Honestly, don't they're all one long fucking
Well, yeah, but it's great.
movie.
But like, you know, it's all CGI, but it's an actual enjoyable experience because for me there's a lot to see, there's a lot going on, and it's funny because they have Russian zombies that are just simulators that are still trying to kill them, and it's just fucking
I'm
weird.
okay with movies like that being just heavily CGI'd because you're not getting what you want out of it if you're not heavily CGIing it. Like it's
especially based off the video games and like trying to follow suit. It's like you got to kind of understand like this is what it is.
Like movies like I mean, I'll go with Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Like the originals are obviously my favorites. I'm a fucking super Star Wars fucking nerd. So the originals are obviously my favorite, and like the minimal of the special effects, like they had all the practical effects and shit, and it was wonderful. But sometimes a movie like Star Wars benefits from technology.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Star Wars. Well, I'm not going to get into all that, but
yeah.
But like, it's like sometimes I'm okay with the heavy CGI for movies that are just supposed to be like
they're supposed to be like.
Yeah, exactly.
In order for you,
keyword.
Like so, with the first Resident Evil, like it's not really a horror movie, but it's a thriller.
Yeah,
you know, I guess it could fall into.
It's a video game movie.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what
it's a horror video game that became a movie. Which honestly, they with some movies they dropped the ball heavily, but with that one, I think personally they did good.
Like Sonic, they did great. Not for nothing. Sonic and Jim Carrey were great in that. The rest of the movie was shit.
It wasn't that bad. The dude from the Easter Bunny and every other kids movie like that.
Hop. And
yeah, we're still picking you up. Do you want to just pause for a second?
That? Yeah. Sorry about
Mucho
that.
apologies.
Yeah, Master Ron had to go take care of something.
We're back. It's a dinosaur story.
That was such a good fucking
Not
movie.
the mama.
Oh, wait.
No,
wrong
guys. No, but that was such a good one. Holy crap. We're going to derail from horror movies for a second. That was such a good movie. I absolutely love it. The scene where the dinosaurs like come in and like the kid has to use the excavator to get the dinosaur out of the water.
God, yes. I was like, honestly, I don't know if I remember it. It's been so long since I've seen it. But wow, like that just came rushing back. Yeah,
dude, that was one of those.
Watch that again.
Actually, you know what?
You never saw Way Back. It looks like you never saw Way Back. It's old.
Yeah, we're back from our commercial break. Thank you.
Yeah, we're back.
It was good. I hope you guys enjoyed that. But like that, like the creepy circus, that scared the shit out of me as a kid. So technically, I guess that you could qualify some of that as a. Okay.
Yeah.
You could qualify that as somewhat as a horror because for kids that's scary as hell.
Care Bears. Care Bears, the movie back in the day used to freak me out.
Is that
they opened up the book and it had a face in it.
That
face used to freak me out. I mean, you probably never saw it.
Is that like the Happy Tree People?
Oh, I love Happy Tree People. Oh, Happy Tree Friends.
Happy Tree Friends.
Happy Tree Friends.
Did that creep you out as a kid?
No.
You never saw Happy Tree Friends?
No.
Oh. Pull it up and pin it.
Friends that are happy in a tree are not something that's on our forte.
Oh, they're not happy.
They are not happy.
They are not happy. No. They start off happy. No, we'll put a pin in this and we'll watch this later.
Yes.
We're gonna let that marinate.
Marinated. Like the
Happy
steak
Tree
sauce.
Friends, you're gonna fall in love. Trust me.
Oh, dude, I already fall in love. Just the fact that it's called Happy Tree Friends and it's not what I think it is. I'm happy.
Yep.
It is
so,
not.
Let's fucking
get back to where we were.
Yeah, we're going back.
We're gonna grab a gear and get back on track here.
Which one? Is there like 3 sticks in this thing?
Yeah, yeah. The lot lizard fucking swiped the card and we're good to go. Let's get out. Eastbound or down, loaded up and trucking. We gotta sell some running back. I got a cough.
Smokey,
Bandit.
you got a Smokey on your tail.
Come back, Snowman.
That's not a horror movie.
All
right, let's reel it in both.
Let's bring it back.
So the Shining?
Shining.
Shitting.
So,
You want to get sued?
Talking of like psychological thrillers, The Shining is a perfect one. That is like one of the original ones. Again, Stanley Kubrick being a fucking master of horror on this one.
Not
like,
Stan Lee, but Stanley.
Yes, Stanley.
Yeah,
sorry.
Stanley Kubrick, not Stan
Not
Lee.
Stanley. Yeah, no, Stanley. Thank you, Stanley. Mr. Kubrick. Kubrick.
So this is what 100 best horror movies from
Okay,
IMDb.
Let's see if IMDb has it right. They got The Shining at number 1, or is it just a list? Is it? No,
I think it's just a list. No, it says 100 best. So yeah, number 1 would be The Shining.
I mean, look, that's kind of jumping in number 1 is crazy that they didn't start at 100, but
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
I
You
think
want
it's
to
just
start at 100?
I think it's just a list, honestly.
Okay. So The Shining.
The Shining's definitely up there. Yep. I never
The
saw
other-
the others.
The others was good. Does that have
Did I see the others?
Nicole Kidman's in that.
Oh no, I didn't see the others.
I didn't see
No,
it either.
that's not the one I was thinking of.
Interested.
Shaun of the Dead. Have you seen that?
See, I wouldn't. Now, see, movies like that are funny. I don't consider those horror movies. That's a comedy. It's a parody of a horror movie.
Yes, but it can still be considered scary to some people. It's rated R and it has
zombies and
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I
get
never,
it.
I never
I
looked
don't-
at those as horrors though.
Right.
Like I feel like you're putting those away at a movie store. Though, yes, kids, things that used to be things,
Blockbuster.
when you're putting them away, you put it in the comedy section. I wouldn't put it in the horror section.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's understandable. Okay.
That's
So-
all I was saying. Yeah.
The Exorcist, when I saw the new one, it really didn't freak me out as much as it made me ask a lot of questions. If that makes sense.
I don't remember
Like
seeing
the
the
remake. You talking about?
Yeah, the one in the early 2000s, I think it was.
I don't think I watched the remake, but I've obviously seen the original many times. I don't think again remakes. I stopped watching for a while because I was like, who makes a fucking perfect horror movie? Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
And then actually, Friday the 13th wasn't that bad.
Honestly, Rob Zombie Halloween. I shut the fuck up. Malcolm McDowell was Malcolm McDowell is one of my favorite actors because
He was a great part of the movie. I'm not nothing against Malcolm.
Dude, his crossover, the fact of like him able to bring his Malcolmness,
To bring his Malcolm.
yeah, to like the different like
Yeah.
roles that he's done, like going from like the doctor in that to being the dictator in Tank Girl to fucking
Dick.
Girl.
Oh, I love Tank Girl. To fucking Alex in A Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
Granted, yes, that's a giant leap over his acting career,
That's
but
yeah, that's
still,
kind of a
stretched
diverse acting career.
Yeah,
he's
but, like,
amazing.
what he did as like in the early years compared to, even still throughout the rest of it, what he's done, like,
Mhm.
holy fuck. Like, that's one of the things with horror movies is people that make the movie better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's certain...
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon.
Yes. Oh, now I'm hungry.
Bacon?
Bacon.
That's French.
Bacon.
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 Give him bacon.
The
But, like,
Mist?
But, like...
The Mist was fucking awesome. Okay, did you
That's
see
the
The
Stephen
Mist?
King one, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking
Did you
God.
read the book,
end
though?
Of that, no, I didn't, and I want to, but the end, after seeing that, I wanted to. I should still read it, but the end is fucked up. The end itself is a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck, what a fucked up ending.
Everybody kills himself. There's not a bullet left for him. And help comes
And
out of the mist.
Fucking military shows up after he kills his fucking kid.
Mm-hmm.
Shoots his fucking kid in the face. The military shows up.
I couldn't do it.
That is fucked up, dude.
I would sit there and hold my kids. And, like,
I'd wait
I
for the monsters to take us.
Yep, I would let the monsters go. And until I know for 100% fact, and then I would give them a hug, all of us lined up, and go one through the other.
Mm-hmm. Him first, though, just in case it doesn't go all the way through. Or her first, I guess it would be.
Yeah, because I'd much rather, if anyone's going to suffer, I'd rather it be me.
Yeah. Yep. That movie fucked me up at the end of that. Dude, I don't think I've watched the movie since. I think I've only seen it once, because after I saw that, I just sat there like,
How the fuck?
what the fuck? Like, that is probably one of the greatest fucking... I don't know, man. Like, that movie fucked me up after seeing it. That was a fucked up ending.
See, I don't know what that
I
one
never
is.
saw that one. Sweeney Todd, I don't consider that a horror, but I guess it is. He's killing people and
Yeah.
making pies.
I was gonna say that it is considered,
Yeah.
It could be one of those like suspense thrillers, like
It's a horror musical.
yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, that's what it says. Horror musical. So yeah, I like that movie.
Sweeney Todd?
I like that movie. I thought there was a lot of singing in it, and I don't love
Mm-hmm.
like that heavy of a musical, but I thought that one was really good.
See, me, I love the fact of how heavy it is of musical. Like it again, like I like movies that hold your attention.
Like, well, Rocky Horror.
Yeah, like with how dark that movie is, it kind of sucks, but it
was very dark.
The integration of the songs, like when he walks into Mrs. Lovett's pie shop and the door closes and she's in there chopping the meat as the door closes. It's in tempo, and then she's chopping, and then the music starts, and then
I do love that.
Like it's a satisfying. It's like a satisfying build-up. Like,
Sensory.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, sensory.
Sensory
I do
overload?
like that.
No.
Well, that's also the love of music too, like loving
Yeah.
like how music integrates itself with movies, and how music and horror movies were like back in the day were always like they went hand in hand. Like if you didn't have good music in your horror movie back in the 70s, your horror movie wasn't good.
Nope.
Like the music was where like it built the suspense. Like yeah, you can sit there and like watch someone excuse me, walking down a hallway knowing that someone's going to jump out, but if there's no music to that, it's literally just someone walking down a hallway.
Yeah.
But once that music starts to come in, the slow fucking build
Rumble,
up,
like,
and then it starts to go a little faster, your heart starts to race. You're like, this kill's going to jump out, and the music hits the fucking peak, and nothing happens. And you're like, what the fuck? And then when it's dead silent, boom, killer jumps out. It's like, what? Like that's but it makes it
Stop
scary.
it! You're scaring the children.
It makes it scary because you've already fucking got to that climax with the music. Like you're waiting for it to happen, and it didn't happen. And
Wrong.
then
Got a
there was
little
the
on
fucking was the fucking delay, and it got you, and you just weren't ready for
It
it.
gets you every time.
Just about, yeah.
See, and that's the good thing about the old school horror movies is they relied on the music and the acting and the timing and editing for it to actually work together. It wasn't okay. Well, this shot is good up until this point, and then this one is good up until that point. So we're gonna on the computer. We're gonna add something in here to fix this and do that, and it's like.
And I feel like for me, it's all right. Well, we got to this point. Now let's fucking chop that guy's head off and rip out his intestines. That'll make the fucking movie that much better.
Yeah,
I mean,
cool. Yeah,
not
like,
really. Like, why did his intestines get ripped out of nowhere?
They were in the way.
But,
Like-
I mean, hey, it's fine, but you can put that in the background.
Yeah, right. But like that's one thing I like to do about like the old movies where like there was background.
Oh yeah,
Like watching what's going on, you'd see like the camera crew walking by.
Yep.
See someone standing there like just sipping coffee, just kind of do.
Someone's getting fucking brutally murdered, and they're like, "This is pretty damn good coffee."
Yeah. Hey Frank, where'd you get this coffee this week?
Joe, you're in the shot.
Son
Joe
of a
who?
bitch.
Sorry, I'm just like sitting there, like picturing the fact of like someone just standing there, like back in the 70s, big ass mustache, round glasses, styrofoam cup with a clipboard and like a
Wearing
clip-on
a
tie.
leisure suit.
A leisure suit. There we go. Oh,
Fucking polyester.
fuck, Mike. Chewing gum with a cigarette.
with a
still,
cigarette.
Still with the cigarette. Hey, you guys, let me tell you real quick.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
that's- you got
you're
it
gonna
right
go.
there.
What you gonna do? So
You just literally did an imitation of every single fucking producer in Hollywood back in the 70s and 80s with one fucking motion.
All right. So
Done.
what you want to do is when you come around the tombstone, you're gonna fucking rage.
No, Steven. Yeah, I just want to know how much money I'm gonna make off this. I just need to know how much it's gonna make you. Is it gonna make me money?
My God, that's like fucking Boogie Nights. That's all of Boogie Nights
Yeah,
right there,
That was the 70s.
right, man?
That's all of the 70s right there.
But even so, like,
wish I
I
lived in that time.
I still can't believe like music from the 70s is still used in shit for today. What?
I saw. I saw.
See, I saw the first couple ones.
Yeah,
Some of them.
I wanted to. I was trying to get him to stop so you could finish the thought, and then we could jump on to Saw. But we're on it now.
Yeah,
Because it goes with the whole gore movie thing,
yeah.
like what we were talking about. Like the Saw movies. It's there's no really like.
They're not scary.
No,
they're
kind of
like
psychological.
gore-fest.
Yeah, they're kind of psychological
Mm-hmm.
in the sense that like they're putting people in a position where like it's a game. Like,
Yeah.
so it is definitely a psychological thriller, but other than that, it's literally just about the gore.
Yeah.
And like I will say the first one had a fantastic ending when fucking Jigsaw stood up stood up in the middle of the fucking floor and walked out but you thought he was the dead body the whole fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
And then he stands up, like that was awesome, but other than that I didn't like him.
Which Saw movie was it where the dude had to cut his own Achilles tendon?
That wasn't Saw. Well, maybe it was, but in what movie got me with that was Hostel.
Maybe
That's
that's
what it
what
was.
that's what it was.
That's what it's where
tied to
at
the
the
chair.
end he stands up and goes to walk.
And
The doctor's like, no, go ahead. You can
You
leave.
can
The door's
leave,
wide
yep.
open. Are you? Oh, you don't want to be here. You didn't agree. Oh no, you can leave. Go.
just thinking about it, fucking.
And then he just goes to step and just everything.
Yep. when they even show the scene where the doctor slices both fucking Achilles tendons with the fucking scalpel, and I had to look away. Like, I don't look away much from her, but I was just kind of like, oh.
Yeah,
that
like,
was the same movie where the girl was getting her eye fucking fucked up.
Yes.
But then she got saved, and her eye was hanging out.
Oh,
And she had to fucking snip it off herself, and that was like
the
Hostel.
scream.
Hostel was just straight up fucking. We're gonna show you the goriest, fucking, most disgusting shit we can show you, and see how long you can watch it.
Yes, but the problem is that the reality of what actually does happen in Eastern Europe with stuff like that is scary, because that shit actually does happen. Because
not too far from the truth.
You know as well as I do, being alternative lifestyle type people. You know, we'll get into that later.
that's another episode.
Yeah, that's not this episode.
That's next week.
It's, there's people that there really is that extent of that's their king. Like, they really do get off on fucking
torture.
maiming. Like, look at like the famous murderers. Like, oh yeah, I beat the shit out of him. I used his teeth to cook my stew, and like I had the body fucking propped up on there. We slept together, and like
Jeffrey Dahmer eating fucking
Yummy.
eating his victims. Like, it's all part of fucking all of that. Like,
it's just how it is.
Yep.
I want to know what human tastes like.
Chicken.
I hear it's gamey.
It's probably tough.
Well, humans are high in fat.
It's true.
The fuck is going on up there?
Elephants.
Would you want to eat? Would you rather eat human meat from somebody that's built like The Rock or somebody that's built like us?
Built like us.
I think so too. It's a lot of muscle would be too much.
Yeah, I think built like us, if you slow roast it on like a spit fork where like you can let the fat burn off more, it'd give it like a nice crispy like edge
it would
to
sear in the juices.
Exactly. See,
I would have to season the hell out of it.
But catch pan though, you need like a trough underneath to catch it, so that
just keep basting it.
Exactly.
In its own fat.
Oh, that's what. That's when you get the best flavor.
Tastes like ham.
That's what I'm
like
thinking.
Pork, some kind of a pork.
Like a pork plug.
Like a possibly like a pork plug.
I'm drooling right now.
I'm fucking hungry as shit. I want barbecue. Can we end this and go get like ribs?
Go to a pig roast.
Right.
Breakfast on the Blackstone.
Right. I'm down.
Blackstone breakfast.
Mm.
Oh, that sounds like a name of a good restaurant.
That would.
Mm.
Oh,
did we just have a cannibalistic conversation?
And now we're all hungry.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with us?
Can we get a barbecue truck here right now?
Happy Friday the 13th.
But one of the things
Jason never ate motherfuckers.
No, he just
butchered
them.
Fucking hacked them up. He just butchered them for everyone else.
See, the thing about them is they were persistent.
Jason?
They didn't run.
Yes.
They knew they were going to catch you because they knew you were going to fuck up, because they knew you're stupid.
Jason
you're going to trip. You're going to hide somewhere, as opposed to running and getting the fuck off the property altogether.
Yeah.
They know you're going to go in circles.
Freddy ran. Ghostface runs. Chucky runs, but he has to because he got the little legs.
Leprechaun doesn't run. Well, he does actually.
But he's magical too.
Yeah.
I was
I
gonna
fucking
say,
love
what's
that. Fucking Warwick Davis.
Dude, that movie scared the shit out
It
of me.
was amazing. Jennifer Aniston's in that.
Yes,
Is she?
Yep, she's the lead girl in that.
I didn't know that. Dude, I've seen so many different of them that like.
And then Ice-T was in one.
I remember
friend
that.
with weed is a friend indeed.
Ooh.
That's fucking great.
I love the fucking Leprechaun movies.
See, it's movies like that they're real horror movies that have comedic like moments that like it kind of it's unsettling because it's the villain telling the joke that you're laughing at and you're like
you root for them almost.
Yeah.
Chucky, Freddy, and the Leprechaun, those three were like the funny because they talked and they had fucking quips and like they were fun like that. Whereas Michael and Jason were just terrifying.
Did you see Bride of Chucky?
I've seen just about all of them except for a couple of the newer ones.
Which one went to the hood? Was it
Leprechaun?
Leprechaun.
He went to the hood twice.
That's right.
He went back to the hood. Ice-T was in the first one.
Speaking of the hood, Tales from the Hood.
Oh, love Tales from the Hood.
Dude, did you ever see that running?
Yes.
Knee deep in the shit.
Dude, like, that movie, like, the little boy drawing the monster and all that stuff, that one stuck with me and fucked me up.
Yeah.
Like, because they were scary because they were, like, urban legends. But it's just the way they were portrayed. It was like, because I grew up in Lawrence, lower income dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the apartments and the stuff they showed, like I was living there, so it's like, you mean this shit can happen to me?
It was like watching your own life, almost like watching something that took place where you lived.
Mm-hmm.
I get that.
Like,
those movies are fantastic. That movie was fantastic, I should say.
Oh yeah, it was.
I was thinking about other movies. That's why I said those movies.
They had they did a parody version of it, I think.
Well, there was a few. Like there was
Remember the whole scary movie series?
Scary movies. I loved.
Those were great.
I love the scary movies.
Yeah,
and then when there was the parodies of Paranormal Activity, Haunted House. A Haunted House. It was the Wayans brothers, and it was fucking hilarious.
I saw that. Hey, cuz, where else your furniture at?
Yeah. That one.
But you want to know what's funny, though? Did you see the last scary movie that made fun of Paranormal Activity? It was fucking horrible.
I probably didn't because they started. You could tell they were getting bad by like the.
They were just running out of ideas at that point.
Well, not just that. They were using too many ideas at once. Like,
well, but that was the good thing. That was always the good thing
they ran out.
No, well, because there was always enough material. But the problem is yes, there was too much, but they squished it.
Yeah, they tried to. They instead of spreading it out across a series of movies, they tried to squeeze it into 3 movies.
Mm-hmm.
And it just got too much. Like by the 3rd movie, I think they had a 4th one that wasn't. I stopped watching after 3. Yeah. So
can you actually look up to see how many scary movies there was?
They should have. They also were doing other than the scary movies. They was also making what was a superhero movie and epic movie and
like it was nothing but
movie.
It was all parody movies that was coming out.
It was a fun time for movie going.
Some of them. But like, do Wayne's brothers or something like that.
Wayans. How's your dead air?
Sorry about that.
I'm like, how long? 4 of them.
5.
Is there? Oh, there's 5. Okay. I was looking at the 4-pack, sorry.
2000, 2001, 2003, 2006, 2013.
Yeah, see,
so click on the last one, the 13 one.
I didn't watch anything after 3.
So, it doesn't even actually have...
Charlie Sheen's in it.
Oh, well, then we should... Oh, wait a minute. Is that the one with fucking Simon Rex, too? What the fuck's his name now? Fucking, his rap name.
No. You're thinking of the one where they did Signs. That's the
okay.
That's the second one.
Oh, all right. So
I
that's
think,
why I fucking...
But no, in the 5th one, they just did... Like,
Dirt Nasty, that's his name now.
Like, they don't even have, like... Look at the last one has none of the same characters.
Oh, it's good. Charlie Sheen, Simon Rex.
There is Simon Rex. Oh, see the 5th one was with Simon Rex.
Molly Shannon.
She's pretty funny.
Ashley Tisdale and Erica Ash.
Yeah.
Dude, Ashley Tisdale played... Like, they did, they made fun of Mama, I think it was. Like, where there's, like, the ghost lady that was, like...
Oh,
yes.
I think. Yes.
And, like, that's what they parodied. And, like, it was just... It was so bad because it was, like... I love the scary movies, but it didn't even have the Wayans brothers, like, them in there. They didn't have... Sorry, they didn't have Brenda. They didn't have Shorty. They didn't have any
they
of
were
them.
all out of it by then.
And it was, like...
They got progressively worse. Like, the first scary movie... Worldwide grossed $278 million.
Because it was fucking fan. It was the first time. It was the first one of that style movie.
Yeah,
that's why. So
and
it was
then
fucking huge.
The second one was $141 million. The third one was $220.
Oh, the third one made more.
Yeah. Fourth was $178, and the fifth was $78 million. Barely made, but
didn't even break 100.
The budget was $20 million. So that
wow,
that grossed $58 million. That's terrible.
Wow. They gave them fucking almost $50 million to make the third one.
Wow.
But the thing was, like, they always came out with a great fucking movie.
The Wayans, yeah.
Like,
they were
fucking Don't Be a Menace to Society. Like, that
Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Menace to society.
We have a problem? USS. The fuck?
Shall I take the bunny slippers in the gat?
Or the loafers in the Uzi. I know. The bunny slippers in the Uzi.
I'll just wear these then.
And he fucking pats it. Oh my
He's got the cell phone antenna in his hair.
He's got condoms hanging out of his head.
Dude, he has fucking everything in his
He was
hair.
awesome. Marlon Wayans, he was my favorite.
Dude, that whole movie was just... One, I saw that growing... Wow, I saw a lot of fucked up movies growing up that I really shouldn't.
We all did. That's all that was out there was fucked up movies that we shouldn't have been watching growing up.
I'm pretty sure it was the coke that our parents was on. But
Fact.
I love that we all like just actively. Yep.
That's Still Done. We talked about that last week too. That was a great.
That was a
movie.
fucking great one.
Resident Evil Zombieland, really? Zombieland?
See, that's another one. It's a comedy to me, but I love Zombieland.
I
Final
actually,
Destination.
you know what? I did too.
I fucking.
It was a
love
very
Zombieland.
comfortable
It was
comedy.
So good.
Like
They
it was.
hit every fucking spot perfectly.
Did you see the second one?
Yes, and it was just as fucking good.
It was the second one was a little slow
Yeah.
grab for me.
Not as,
But-
not just as good, I guess, but
No, it was still just
It
as
was
good.
up
It was a little slow, but honestly, I think it definitely had its great
yeah.
points.
Rosario Dawson was fantastic in it.
Who's that?
She's Rosario Dawson. She's the one from Clerks 2.
What'd she play in the
She's,
movie?
she was the
Arizona?
Was she the girl?
was it Arizona? She was the one at the fucking was it like a chapel?
Yeah,
lived
like
in
she was the
fucking-
one that he went
her
for.
boyfriend was the one in the fucking monster truck.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's fucking awesome. And he
The
was
hell is going
good
on
too.
back there?
Luke Wilson.
Who the fuck knows?
Luke Wilson was the one in the monster truck.
Yeah.
He was awesome in it too, like the fucking like mirror of fucking Tallahassee and
Yeah.
fucking
Columbus.
Columbus.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember.
Couldn't think of the names.
Yeah. But no, Columbus is
Ohio.
was
Jesse-
he Columbus? No, I thought Jesse Eisenberg was Columbus. I thought
Yeah.
Columbus was the little girl.
No,
she
that was
wasn't little
Kansas.
one.
Little Rock.
Little Rock.
Little
Right,
Rock and
Little Rock.
Kansas
Kansas?
was the
Emma Stone?
Yeah, Emma Stone was Kansas, I believe.
Excuse me.
Wichita, wasn't it?
Oh no, there you go, Wichita. It was Wichita and Little Rock.
Oh, jeez, I fucking.
Then
love-
there's
I
Little
love
Rock,
those
and then
movies.
there's Tallahassee,
Yep.
Arizona,
Yeah.
and some other fucking weird states in there.
There was Well, I loved how they all named themselves after states.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome. So I'd I'd go with probably Boston. Revere. Yeah. What up, Revere? What up, Revere? Shit.
What do you think of Final Destination?
I loved the first one.
I will not drive behind a fucking log truck.
Nope. Won't
Nope.
do that ever again.
If I do, I am so far fucking behind it.
Every time I see one, I go.
Just gonna change
I
lanes.
try to fucking speed past it.
See, the one of the thing I
don't want
noticed,
to be behind it anyway.
one of the things I noticed about like the other ones was it was a tits and ass movie more than anything.
Well, that was like the problem with those kind of like that. Like what was that? 2000. So the 2000s to like maybe like 2000 to maybe like 2015. That was the issue with those kind of horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
Was the first ones were always fantastic, but then they thought because they had something, they could fucking stop messing around with it, and it never worked out. It's like they always, all of them, if you look at them, they progressively got worse because they
Yeah.
kept trying new things, and they lost sight of what made it awesome the first time. And there are also movies that you don't need sequels to. Like Final Destination was a one movie.
Maybe
you know
two.
what? Maybe two, because the roller coaster one was fun too. Like just seeing like it was basically a way to show different ways to kill someone, which I thought was fun.
So, almost like 1,000 Ways to Die in a movie form.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it
not-
was before
not
1,000
cheesy
Ways to
movie
Die.
form.
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of cheesy, but 1,000 Ways to Die was super cheesy.
It was dude, it was
My buddy
I-
was on that.
cheesy.
Yeah?
He was an actor in it. Yeah,
That's
Really?
awesome.
yeah. My buddy that lives out in L.A.
That's fucking great.
In Duality, he played fucking Jared Winters.
Do I know this person?
Yeah, Jimmy Scanlon.
Oh, okay.
You know Scanlon, I
Yeah.
believe. But yeah, he was in it. He
Oh,
was
that
in-
guy.
He was in 1,000 Ways to Die. I remember I was sitting at home watching an episode with Tasha, and it was in a club, like a nightclub thing. And I look over, I'm like, holy shit, is that? The fuck out of here. And I text him. I was like, Jimmy, is that you on 1,000 Ways to Die right now? Like that I'm watching? And he's like, yep, I got a couple episodes. I'm like, that's pretty
fucking
fucking
great.
awesome. Yeah. So that's my celebrity friend.
So I found out.
Hellboy's not a horror movie, by the way.
No.
Should not even be fucking anywhere near this list. Great movie, should not be on this list.
No, it's an action movie.
It's
Yeah.
action, yeah, straight
It's an
up
action
comic
fantasy.
book movie. It's a
Yeah.
comic book movie, is what it is.
That-
Scream.
Scream is another fucking. Scream is one of those So like when you think horror movies, there's this like upper.
96. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Sorry, not to cut you off.
Old.
Holy
I was
fuck.
I was 6 years old.
There's this upper echelon of like the characters you think of when someone says horror movie. It's Freddy, Jason, Pinhead, Michael Myers, Chucky, and Leatherface. Like that's the
Yeah.
big. Scream got Ghostface into that upper echelon because of how fucking amazing that fucking movie was.
Because the human factor behind
Yes, it was an old school horror movie made in the modern time. Is exactly what it was. Just like,
I could agree with that.
Just like Trick or Treat, and that is such an underrated fucking movie.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude.
But that's I am saying
it's
right?
an anthology type movie.
Anthology.
So it's when there's like multiple different stories in the movie that all fucking tie together in the end because of Sam. It's fucking amazing. And
I
it's
love
just
those.
like it's right up there with all the fucking old school horror movies. And it came out in like 2006.
See, that's one thing about like, like what is it like? Oh, what the hell is it? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I couldn't think of it. The remake I loved with I loved it with R. Lee Ermey.
Oh yeah,
he was one of my favorite fucking actors. Oh, he still is. Like, God rest that man's soul. Like, he is still one of my favorite actors.
That was one of the decent remakes. I'll give it that one. That's one of the decent remakes.
And the thing with that is because, again, it's the human factor. The reality of you could actually end up in the middle of a small town, broken down, and just everything could just go to fucking hell because literally everything can go to Dr. Satan. Dr. Satan! What's the one with Dan Aykroyd and John Candy where Dan Aykroyd plays like the weird, creepy judge?
Oh my god.
You know what I'm talking about.
The Burbs?
Is that what it's called?
Is it The Burbs? No.
It's just, I know it's a really creepy one.
The Burbs is something totally different. What an idiot I am.
It's Dan Aykroyd. He plays like a wicked.
Yes.
If anybody knows it, please send us a message because we'll forget by the end time this goes out.
It's fucking killing. It's gonna kill me when I fucking see what it is. I'm gonna fucking punch myself in the balls.
No, you won't.
Don't do that. That just sounds painful.
No,
just let Tasha do it.
Maybe just slap myself. Ooh. Nah.
I'm about to. Oh,
I'm never gonna come again.
Come again.
I don't have to get a vasectomy.
Okay then.
Did you see that?
Fucking,
that was a good
you
catch.
almost fucking whack it off the table?
Yep.
Whack it off.
Giggity.
Giggity.
Blair Witch Project.
I honestly loved that movie and loved it even more when fucking they came out and said it wasn't real.
Well, yeah.
Like the fact, because it was, when that movie came out, what was that, 99? When that movie came out, it was fucking marketed and fucking sold and
as real.
As real, and everyone
because the opening scene was based on a true story.
Yes, and everyone believed that it was for the longest time. And then the MTV fucking movie awards, they come walking out on fucking stage, and everyone got fucking pissed. And fucking that movie, then everyone just forgot about the movie. I'm like, that is the best fucking. They just pulled the best fucking prank on the world.
But
that movie was fucking. It took them like $500 to make it, and they made like millions off it.
Oh yeah. But have you ever seen some of the parodies of it?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Franken-Thumb.
It started...
Or, I'm sorry, the Blair Thumb. It's a movie all with thumbs from Steve Odekirk, who did Jimmy Neutron and Kung Pao... who did Jimmy Neutron and Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Oh, fucking love that movie. That's fucking hilarious.
Dude, that's another underrated bad movie.
It's a good movie. Don't fucking call it a... No, it's a bad movie.
No, it is.
Bad. It's good bad.
Exactly.
Good whistle.
I don't know what that was.
That was a good whistle.
That was really good.
$600,000 budget
To
make
Witch?
Blair Witch?
Yep.
Yeah, $600,000. That's it.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
Worldwide box office was 413 times the production budget.
See? It's fucking insane. They made so much fucking money off that. That's why people were so pissed when they came out. But I was like, fucking geniuses. And then that started a whole fucking onslaught of fucking
almost
found
250 million.
Yeah. Well, that's how Paranormal Activity became. Like, its big thing was because it all died out. Like, the Blair Witch Project died out.
Yeah, and then Paranormal came and brought it back. I honestly, after Blair Witch, I hated fucking found footage movies. I didn't like, what's the one with the monster? Fucking Cloverfield?
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I don't like first person point of view movies because I feel like there's something you're missing behind you.
Yeah.
Like
I'd rather my video games be like that.
Yeah, see, exactly. I like video games like that because that's the point. You're controlling the game.
I want to see the guy sneaking up on the main character. I don't want to feel like I'm the main character. Not in some movies, I guess. It's a little different. But I agree with you for the most part. I don't want the fucking shaky camera fucking like it looks like a bootleg movie. But I get it's supposed to look like that, but it's
a perfect analogy.
Yeah. I just I'm not into that. That was never my thing, except for Blair Witch.
But
what was the one that wasn't there one that took place in like Salem?
Salem.
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus. Love that movie. Great movie.
Right.
That was filmed and took place in Salem.
Wasn't there like a
I went to
horror movie like Blair Witch that was filmed
there's
around?
a few horror movies that fucking take place in Salem and filmed in Salem. Rob Zombie has a couple. One exactly that I know of called 31 takes place in Salem, I believe, and then I think he has one called Salem. Oh no,
I think so. No, there. I can't remember. The 31 one I heard was supposed to be wicked fucking good.
I'm sure it is. I haven't watched it yet. I have to finish 3 from Hell too. The fucking.
I haven't even started yet. I'm afraid to.
I barely
because
started
Sig thing is dead.
It's his last fucking. It's the last
movie.
I only watched like maybe the first 10-15 minutes, and I wanted to fucking just start crying. I was like, "This is horrible. I can't do it right now."
Dude, I can't watch anything with Robin Williams because automatically,
tough. Yep.
It's just like, Robin.
Dude, every time I watch fucking
The Genie.
I don't fucking watch it much, but every time I watch the newer Star Wars movies and I see fucking Carrie Fisher, I'm like, oh, come on. It's fucking terrible.
It's like their souls are forever encapsulated in this movie. Yep. And it's great because you get to hear their voice and see them again, but it's like, it hurts.
Yeah. Especially when you like connected to that a character that they played or the actor in general, like
exactly.
Just like Tom Petty.
Mm-hmm.
I had Tom Petty was like when he died, it was it was a shock to me. Like not a shock, but it was like it affected me because like I have a connection with Tom Petty through the wife. Like we have this connection. Like we went that was the first, not the first, but one of like the best concerts we saw together. Like that was actually probably the first one we went to kick together, just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Not Will Smith, Tom Petty. But yeah, so it's crazy how like you get a connection to, like you said, when you met fucking Tim Curry, you almost wished that you didn't because of the state he was in.
Yeah.
It's like it's you have connections to these fucking people.
Do you remember that
great fucking series?
Do you remember the cartoon with Bugs Bunny where he's going to play the piano on stage and someone keeps coughing and every time he goes to do it, there's like and like eventually in the end he just shoots the person.
I was gonna say, didn't he fucking shoot him?
Yeah.
Like you'll never see that today. Fucking, I was gonna say he pulled out a gun and he fucking shot him.
I still love the fact of. Hang on a second, I can turn this a little bit.
Fucking yeah, he pulled out a fucking thing. I'm pretty sure it was like a fucking 44 Magnum too that he fucking pulled out.
Dude, he pulled out fucking something.
He was just like bang, and we're just like,
well, that's quite effective.
Well, it's
the Daffy Duck episode you showed me there with the war.
Oh yeah,
the World War II one was fucking beautiful. Yep. Hitler getting fucking whapped in the back of the head with the, is it a frying pan or something?
Most likely, if it was
shoots. Oops! Crap!
Blade shouldn't be on that list. That's not a horror movie. It's another comic book movie.
Blade is on there. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
I
weird.
know what you did last summer.
That was all right. It was in that 97.
Scream,
It was
yeah.
It was one of the things that came out of Scream coming out.
It was an urban legend movie.
Yeah.
Do you remember Urban Legend?
Urban Legend was that was a decent. The first one was good.
Oh, I only saw the first one.
I
saw that at the Salem Cinema, Salem, New Hampshire.
Oh, I was gonna say I think I saw that at the Salem Cinema too, but Salem, Mass. But now that I think of it, I think it was actually one of the smallest cinemas in Boston that I saw it at.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
See that, but that's back in the 70s. Those are the great fucking horror movies. They're good, bad. They're fucking. From Hell is a good one.
I don't remember seeing that.
I never saw Sphere. I know of it. I just never saw it. Daybreakers was fun. That was when. So
in the year 2019,
it was
a plague has transformed almost every human into vampires. Faced with the dwindling blood supply, the fractured dominant race plots their survival. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun movie.
Anyways,
they fucking vampires found a way to be able to walk around in sunlight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like fucking Blade 3.
Well,
Jigsaw.
Yeah, I never saw that. That was like the last fucking Saw movie. I didn't see that though. I didn't care to see it. Never heard
Sorry,
of it.
take my shoes off.
Paranormal Activity, and that's the list. You flew by a lot of them.
There was like a lot
of no names, a lot of old 70s ones. I used to love going to.
I feel like I blinked and like went from like 1 to 40,
100,
106.
I used to love going to fucking Video Craze in Revere. in fucking just good. They had the small horror section. There was 2 fucking racks that had just both sides of the racks had fucking just cheesy old horror movies. The Grudge is a good one.
I was gonna say The Grudge is actually a pretty good one because with cultural differences, like especially like in Japan, they believe 100% to their bottom core that these creatures exist, and when you have an entire species of people that believe that this
race.
Thank you. What did I say?
Species.
Thank you. You have an entire group of people who just 100% believe that, this thing fucking exists. Like, this is real.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't do this shit, this stuff is going to come and take you away, and you're going to go bye-bye, motherfucker.
So, what was
bye-bye, motherfucker.
The Grudge?
Toodaloo, motherfucker.
The Grudge was a remake of a Japanese horror movie. What was the name of that horror movie? Was that still called The Grudge? Because The Ring was Ringu. Did you ever see Ringu?
No.
Did you ever see The Ring?
Yes.
I did see The Ring.
So Ringu is the Japanese, like, what it was based off of when they made it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's that's it, Ju-un or Ju-on or whatever. That's the original version. If you look it up, it's so that's what those movies were made based on when they were made. And obviously the originals are fucking much better and just fucking crazy, but
Did you ever see the movie Battle Royale? The Japanese one with the
No.
school kids. So
I feel like I might have, but I don't think so.
it's 2 school buses full of kids, like they're going like on this fucking class trip, and all of a sudden,
In their favorite rocket ship?
yes,
Zoom
and
into the
all of a
skies.
sudden they fucking all pass out, and they wake up in like the school building on an island where they have to literally kill each other. The last one to survive wins,
That's
more or
fun.
less.
Kind of like Hunger Games.
Yeah, but this is like before Hunger Games.
There was another movie with Stone Cold Steve Austin that was like that, called The Island or something like that. Sorry.
That sounds like a book I read in high school.
Maybe. But that was, those were all remakes of movies too. Like when what the fuck was those Death Race movies came out?
Oh yeah,
Death Race.
Grindhouse.
Oh, that's different. Those are
No,
awesome.
I think there was an umbrella named Grindhouse or something like that
Well,
that
no.
was sponsored them.
that was
Oh shit! What the hell was
no,
it?
Death Proof was the
Yeah.
Grindhouse one. Death Race is Jason Statham.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's a remake of an old school movie called Death Race that what the fuck was his name? Like Sylvester Stallone was in it.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, you're right. I had that messed
But
up.
you were
I'm sorry.
thinking of Death Proof, which was
Yeah.
with fucking was that Kurt Russell?
Yeah.
Was fucking amazing. The
That-
fucking Grindhouse movies were fantastic. That was Quentin Tarantino, wasn't it?
I'm not sure. Was it?
I'm pretty sure those were Quentin Tarantino. Oh, yeah. No, maybe not.
Honestly, I wouldn't doubt
I
it.
don't know.
Like,
it might have. I could be wrong. Oh no, in Rodriguez too, I think.
banana.
Yeah, Tarantino.
Yeah, and Robert
Really?
Rodriguez, Eli Roth. It was a joint affair.
Joint.
Yeah, joint. A blunt affair.
A blunt.
Let's be.
Is this a
blunt
blunt
about it.
affair?
This is always a blunt affair when you're with us.
How dare you? I'm good for it now. Actually,
Is
I'll
that a
take one
fair
more.
blunt?
Affair?
It's a fair blunt. I'm afraid that we have come to the end
Oh
of
my
your
god!
lives.
Happy Friday the 13th.
Blessed be
Happy
the
belated
fruit.
Friday the 13th.
Blessed be the fruit. Remember, if you ever have the option, go into the front, come out to the back. Don't separate. Don't let a door separate you. And always wipe front to back.
Fuck! You scared the fuck out of me, you piece of shit!
Okay then.